Stop letting people dictate how you live your life. Who you are, who you want to become, how you want to live your life. Stop letting everyone else out there dictate how you do that. Okay? Is your frame so weak? Is your reality so frail that anybody can come in, especially strangers you don't know, you've never met, can just jump right in to your life, jump right into the middle of your movie and just take over and take control and start dictating the rhythm, start dictating who you are, how you speak, how you walk, how you talk? Is your frame that weak? Is your reality that frail? Ask yourself, are you at the cause or the effect? Okay, this is something that I always teach my self-development students is you're either at the cause or you're at the effect. Okay, and what I always teach you to do is to be at the cause. Okay, you must be the cause, not the effect. Okay, you must be at the cause. You must be the man leading the charge. Okay, you must be the man that everybody else is reacting to, that everybody else out there is observing, hating on, wishing they could be more like, wishing they could be just as outspoken, wishing that they could be just as strong, to be who you are, to live like how you're living, right? Because you're at the cause. Whenever I get people hating on me, looking at me, trying to talk behind my back, whatever, right? Offline or online, doesn't matter. Doesn't bother me one bit. You know why? Because for me, it tells me I'm at the cause. I'm the one who's causing all this drama. I'm the one who's causing everybody to get their panties in a bunch. I'm the one who's causing everybody to talk about me. I'm the one who's causing everybody to freak out. Wait for my next move. Wait to see what I do next. I've got everybody's attention. All eyes are on me. Everybody watches the alpha male, right? Everybody watches the alpha male. Okay, I'm not calling myself that. People make me that, right? It's like you. You don't want to call yourself an alpha male. People will make you that because they're constantly fixated on you. They're constantly focused on you. Why? Because you are at the cause. Okay? You are the cause of all of this drama. You're not at the effect. You're not one of these minions like everybody else out there who's freaking out over this one man, this one person who's like needing to get their 2 cents in, who is losing sleep at night, who can't stop thinking about this person, who's living rent-free in your thoughts, right? You're not like them because those people are all at the what? The effect, right? They are at the effect. They're not the cause, they are at the effect. Okay, so they're not at the cause, they're at the effect. And whenever you're at the effect, you're in the more vulnerable position. You must always be at the cause. Okay, it's no different than being in a relationship with a woman, right? Either she is reacting to you or you are reacting to her. Period. Okay, period. You see every relationship that plays out where the person who is reacting the most tends to be the more beta person, right? The person who's reacting the most is always going to be the more beta person. The person who's reacting the least is always the person who's going to be the more alpha person. Okay, just to keep this very simple, alpha versus beta. The person who reacts the least is the more alpha. The person who reacts the most is the most beta. This doesn't go just for relationships, by the way. This also goes for, not just male and female relationships, but male to male relationships, social situations. Okay, the person who is the most reactive tends to be the most beta. Why? Because they're weaker, because they can't control their own emotions. They can't remain icy and non-reactive, which are alpha traits. Okay, instead, they're getting all like throwing a hissy fit, throwing a tantrum, sinking into their feminine frame, and becoming reactive. I need to message this person, let them know how I feel. I gotta take them down a notch. I gotta get my 2-second dirty high. I'm gonna throw these personal attacks. That person's weaker. Okay? That person is at the effect, not the cause. Okay? That person foolishly thinks that they are dictating their life. But no, their lives are being dictated by what the alpha male is doing. Okay? Their lives are being dictated by whatever the alpha male is doing because they're needing to react to everything the alpha male is doing. This is why I teach you guys, be the observed, right? Be the observed. At the end of the day, you must enjoy and embrace being the observed. Okay? And that was something that took me a long time to learn because I was one of those reactive little bitches too. I would react whenever somebody provoked me, whenever somebody said something I didn't like, whenever somebody came along that I disagree with. I had to throw my 2 cents in. I was like, whoa, wait, I gotta say this, I gotta say that. Oh, I gotta get my 2-second dirty high. That was a long time ago, right? That was before I really, really ventured in deep into game and deep into self-awareness. My own self-development, my own mental maturity. Okay, my own spiritual growth. That was a long time ago since I've done anything like that. Because these days, I'm very, very disciplined in making sure I'm never at the effect of anyone. I'm never observing anyone. Okay, at least anyone who's not doing far better than I am, who's not way more successful than I am, who doesn't have things that I have not yet attained. Right? That's very rare. I mean, I've pretty much gotten everything I've wanted these days, and most guys that I come across that want to hate or throw shade or do anything low value like that are generally just losers. I mean, they're just not doing much with their own lives. They don't have any results. They're not really doing anything with themselves. So it's like no sweat off my back. It doesn't bother me one bit. You'll notice that too. Like the people who hate on you the most will always be guys who are much lower value than you. And the reason why they're hating is because they're threatened by you. Right? It's a fear tactic. But at the end of the day, you're either at the cause or the effect. Okay? You are either dictating your life or you're letting others do it for you. You're letting other people dictate your life for you. Okay? Both male and female. Okay? They could be family members. They could be co-workers. They could be old friends of yours. Or at worst, they could be complete strangers, right? A lot of guys who are weak, who have weak frames, they let complete strangers dictate and tell them what they should think, how they should feel, what political party they should support, why they should hate this, why they should hate that, or why they should like this, why they should like that. And they're complete strangers. They don't know them from Adam, right? And they're letting them dictate what they think and what they believe in. Okay? And this goes too for you guys who are in relationships with, especially if you're in an LTR or a marriage and you're letting your woman dictate the way your life plays out, right? If you're letting her dictate that, because at the end of the day, as I've told you guys over and over, as men, nobody cares about us, right? Even your woman, even your girl, she could leave you tomorrow. Right? At any point in your marriage or any point in your relationship, she could leave. She could pick up and leave, and she can replace you inside of 24 hours, even less than that. And she doesn't even have to be that good looking. She could be a 5 in looks, and she could replace you that fast. Whereas for guys, it takes us a while to pick up the pieces. Nobody's looking out for us, okay? Nobody's watching out for us. Well, the only people we have are each other, right? And this is why it kind of disgusts me when I see like guys tearing down other guys, especially in the manosphere. Right? A lot of these guys like complain about all the drama in the manosphere. There's so much drama in the manosphere. And it's like the guys who say that are the ones who are creating the drama. Right? It's insane. At the end of the day, you are the star of your own movie, as I always like to say. Okay? It's my favorite expression. Okay? You are the center of your own universe. You need to act like it. Okay? You need to act like it. Okay, or to give you a very simple expression, to be treated like a king, you must act like a king. Okay, stop acting like a peasant and then expecting people to treat you like a king. Okay, stop acting like a beta male and expecting people to treat you like an alpha male. Right? Okay, stop being at the effect of things and start being at the cause of things. Okay, stop being at the effect and start being at the cause. This is why I hate the mainstream so much. I hate the mainstream media, mainstream news, mainstream advertising. I just hate it. I hate all the mainstream stuff because it teaches you to be at the effect. It doesn't teach you to think for yourself. It doesn't teach you to be an individual. It doesn't teach you to have your own unique ideas, beliefs, and values. No. Instead, it wants to indoctrinate you into the beliefs and values and thoughts and ideas of the group, of the herd, of the hive. Why? So they can control you more easily. So they can control you. Okay? And whenever I do watch the mainstream media or the news or any advertising or anything like that, it's always trying to shame those few individuals left out there, like myself, like you, like my students, right? Those few individuals that are still existing in society. It's always trying to shame us, make fun of us, make jokes about us, to try to get us to comply, right? I hate that word, comply with the group, with the tribe, with the mainstream, which I'll never do, which you will never do. As long as you're a subscriber to my channel, you're never going to do that, right? You're never going to be at the effect like they are. Instead, you are going to be the cause. You're going to be at the cause. You're going to be the reason why all these groups out there are freaking out. All these groups out there are standing outside your door with pitchforks and torches, right? It's going to be like a witch hunt, but that's the cost of being an individual. That's the cost of being at the cause and not the effect. At the end of the day, guys, you have to ask yourself, whose reality are you living in? Okay? Whose reality are you living in? Are you living in your reality, or are you living in someone else's reality, the world's reality? Most of the world out there, let me tell you, are brainwashed by the mainstream media, right? Most of the world out there are walking zombies who have given up individual thought years ago. It's like a bunch of walking zombies out there. You have to ask yourself, whose reality are you living in? Yours or somebody else's? You have to be living in your reality. Your reality has to be strong enough that you are pulling other people into your reality. Because guys who have a weak reality, guys who have a frail reality, can be easily pulled into somebody else's bubble, into somebody else's world, into somebody else's beliefs, values, right? But when your reality is strong, instead, you are going to be pulling people into your bubble, into your idea and your view of the world. It'll always boil down to whose frame is stronger. Okay, who has the stronger frame? Who has the stronger reality? Okay, and the more you know yourself, the more you know who you are, what you believe in, what you value, what your ideas are, what your likes, dislikes are, the more self-awareness you have, mental maturity, self-discipline, the stronger your reality is going to be. Okay? The stronger your reality is going to be. The more you're on your grind, your path and purpose, you know what you're here to do in this world, you know what you were born to do, and you're hitting it every single day, the stronger your reality is going to be. This is why it's very hard to pull me out of my reality. It's impossible. Okay, it's impossible. You can't pull me out of my reality. It's too strong. Okay, I know who I am. I have a shit ton of self-awareness. I'm on my path and purpose. I know exactly what I'm here to do in life, and I'm doing it every single day. I'm hitting it, I'm grinding, and I don't have time for petty bullshit. I don't have time to play online grab ass with other YouTubers who don't like me. I don't have time for that shit. I'm just on my grind. I just want to win. Okay? Nobody could pull me out of my reality. Okay? Unless God came down from heaven above, Jesus came down and said, hey, I have a different path for you. Then I'd be like, okay, I'm going to follow you. Because you're my Lord and Savior. But any human out there, no. Right? I honor the Creator, not the creature. So, when your reality is strong enough, and you know who you are, you know what you value, you know what you believe in, you're on your path and purpose, you know what you're born to do, and you're doing it, and you're grinding every single day, and you're making things happen, and you're not just wandering around like a zombie out there, your reality will be rock solid. And you'll be able to pull other people in your reality. And this is why I have over 200, how many I have now? I think I'm at like 225,000 subscribers at the time of this video with both of my channels, right? This is why I have so many followers, because my reality is that strong. And I tend to pull guys in who share my ideas and my values and my beliefs. That's a great thing I love about creating content, is I'm able to almost spiritually connect with other guys in the world who share the same values, beliefs, and ideas. And then they subscribe to my channel, they follow my content, they buy my products, and then they bring their friends in. And then we really grow this tribe out. If you look at my like to dislike ratio on YouTube, it's insane. I think I have like a 98 to 99% like to dislike ratio. I mean, YouTube itself has their own channel, right? YouTube has a channel, and their dislike to like ratio is like completely lopsided. I think they have more like dislikes than they do likes on any of their videos, and they own YouTube, right? Don't take down my channel for that, YouTube. Don't hate, don't hate. I'm just saying, just making an observation, right? But your reality has to be strong enough where you're pulling people into it, okay? Versus being pulled out of it, right? Being pulled out of your reality and into somebody else's. Especially some girl, like in a club or something like that. Just to use a dating example, I see a lot of guys just kind of like abandon their own reality, abandon their own frame, abandon who they are to kowtow to some female that they don't even know just because she's hot. That's a topic for another coaching video. So I'm gonna wrap up here. Until next time, this is Matt Cross from AlphaMaleSecrets. Don't forget to smash that like button below. Also, hit that notification bell right next to it so that you are notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on the YouTube. More importantly, guys, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Okay, it helps me out a ton when you do that. Helps me out with that YouTube algorithm. And more importantly, it helps me reach other like-minded guys like yourself, right? And we can really build this tribe out and really reach even more men out there who think just like us, who want to become the best versions of themselves. So please make sure you're subscribed to my channel and that you're sharing my coaching videos with other like-minded friends of yours. Really appreciate it, guys. And for you guys who want to support my work and all of this red pill, gold pill, and platinum pill content even further, the best way to do that is by becoming a premium subscriber of my premium AlphaMaleSecrets channel, which I am hosting on a private platform away from YouTube. And the reason why I'm doing that is to protect my premium content in the event that YouTube ever tries to shut me down, which they may do in the future, never know. But I will always have my premium AlphaMaleSecrets channel, which I am hosting on a private, secure, encrypted platform that I'm paying for. And right now you can gain access for just $1. You can become a premium AlphaMaleSecrets subscriber for just $1. And all you need to do is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It only takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video.